Hello and welcome to the Adding Negatives video. Today we'll be talking about how to take these terms from your search term reports and add them to your account. So as covered in the search terms reports video, we want to download our search term report into Excel and analyze it for any potential negative keywords. You'll be looking for words that you don't want to be appearing for, which will only be wasting you clicks and budget. When preparing negatives to add to your account, you first want to remove the keywords around the specific negative term. So these are the ones that we actually want to keep, so it leaves just the words that you don't want to appear for. So as an example, if you were a florist and one of the searches on your search term report was artificial flowers, and you don't sell artificial flowers, we would simply take the keyword artificial and add that to our negatives list. So we would delete the word flowers there and then in the Excel sheet, leaving us just the word artificial. This is really important as you don't want to be adding negatives to your account which are in fact extremely relevant keywords. So in your Excel sheet you should now be left with a list of keywords that you don't wish to appear for. These will be all the non-relevant keywords only that are wasting your budget. For general account maintenance, you want to ensure that you're running a search term report regularly to stay on top of this wastage and then adding the negatives that you find. So when you're adding negatives to your account, this can be done at campaign or ad group level. If adding them at ad group level, you simply go into the ad group, select the keywords tab, and then right at the bottom of the page you'll see a plus negative keywords option, and ensure you add these under the heading at ad group level. You then select add and paste in your list. If your negative keywords don't need to be added at ad group level, one of the quickest ways to apply negative keywords to your campaigns is via the shared library. So if you go to shared library, which is at the bottom of the left hand side navigation on AdWords, once you're in that, you go to campaign negative keywords, then click the plus list button. This will allow you to give this list a name, so I'd recommend you put the date in that name in order to easily identify when it was added. The reason being is if a negative is added and it has a detrimental effect to the account and you're noticing a drop off in performance, you can quite easily go back and undo that change. When adding your list, simply copy and paste from Excel, then press save. Then you want to tick the box next to your newly created list and select apply to campaigns. Okay, so if we go over to the spreadsheet now that we created in the search terms report video. Okay, so this is a search terms report that we're running as part of an account audit for a potential client. There are some terms in this report that the business owner certainly wouldn't want to be found for based on my conversations with them. Also, many of the terms in this report are very generic. It doesn't mean that they're negative keywords, but the term LED should be included with them. So that is going to be down to the match types used, but they are not negatives at this point. So we're only concentrating on negative keywords. So these ones here at the top, I've highlighted in red. These are the actual search terms that were carried out, and to show you clearly how I'm extracting the negative keywords, I've added this extra column in. You wouldn't necessarily need to do that on your search terms report. You could just select the search term, delete the keywords that you want to keep and leave the negative. But just for example purposes, so you can see for this search term it's battery that I will want to add as a negative. Here it's IKEA. Here it's cars. These are the individual keywords that are causing a problem here. We certainly wouldn't want to add LED spotlights or bulbs or lights as an example as negatives. So we are just taking out the offending keywords. So now I have my list. I can copy them, and if I go over to AdWords now, okay, so we're now over in AdWords. If we wanted to, we could add our negatives at ad group level. We would simply go into the ad group, select the keywords tab, and we can at the bottom add negative keywords. So you want to be doing this at ad group level rather than campaign level. You go to add, and then you paste in your list, and then you simply select save. However, if you want to add them at campaign level or to multiple campaigns in one go, use the shared library down here. Then you go to campaign negative keywords, then to plus list. Now if you name your list and then the date, whatever that may be, and then you add your negatives in there. So you press save. Now you can tick the box next to the keyword list and apply to campaigns. It shows you how many keywords are in there as well. But if we were in a fully working AdWords account, we would have a list of all of our campaigns here. You select the campaigns that you want, and then it goes to the other side, and then you click save, and you can now see how many campaigns that list is applied to. Now you just want to make sure that you keep on top of these negative keywords, and you keep running your search terms reports and adding the negatives at the appropriate level for your account. And that's how you add negatives.